Imagine watching courtroom drama unfold in real life, with high-profile celebrities taking the stand in trials that grip the world. From shocking revelations to career-altering verdicts, 2023 was a year packed with legal battles that captivated audiences everywhere. These trials aren't just about justice. They're public spectacles where fame, fortune, and reputation are on the line. In this video, we'll dive into the most jaw-dropping celebrity cases of the year, exploring their outcomes and impact. Which trial shocked you the most? Do you think celebrities are treated fairly in court? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. The defamation trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard was one of the most closely followed legal battles of recent years. Depp filed a $50 million lawsuit against Heard after she wrote a 2018 op-ed in the Washington Post, implying she was a survivor of domestic abuse. Although Heard did not name Depp, he argued that the article damaged his reputation and career, leading to his removal from major projects, including the Fantastic Beasts franchise. Heard countersued for $100 million, claiming that Depp's legal team defamed her by calling her allegations a hoax. The trial, held in Virginia in 2022, became a media sensation. It featured weeks of explosive testimony, text messages, and recordings, painting a picture of a toxic relationship filled with mutual accusations of violence and manipulation. Fans of both actors passionately debated the evidence, with public opinion heavily favoring Depp. The jury awarded Depp $10.35 million in damages, while Heard received $2 million for her counterclaim. The trial reignited discussions about domestic violence, defamation, and the court of public opinion. While Depp regained some career momentum, Heard's reputation and future in Hollywood remain uncertain. The case highlighted the complexity of abuse allegations and how public perception can shape outcomes. Gwyneth Paltrow's ski crash trial became an unexpected legal spectacle in 2023. The lawsuit stemmed from a 2016 incident in which retired optometrist Terry Sanderson accused Paltrow of colliding with him on a Utah ski slope, causing him serious injuries, including brain damage and broken ribs. Sanderson alleged that Paltrow had recklessly skied into him and then left the scene without offering assistance, seeking $300,000 in damages. Paltrow denied the claims, stating that Sanderson was the one who collided with her and caused the accident. The trial, held in a Utah courtroom, quickly garnered media attention due to its unusual details and the celebrity factor. Paltrow's countersuit for a symbolic $1 in damages and her insistence on clearing her name added intrigue to the proceedings. After deliberations, the jury found Paltrow not at fault, agreeing that Sanderson was the one responsible for the crash. Paltrow's calm demeanor and succinct testimony were widely praised, while Sanderson faced skepticism over the validity of his claims. The trial brought attention to celebrity privilege, with critics debating whether the legal battle would have even occurred without Paltrow's star power. It remains a notable example of how minor incidents can escalate when fame is involved. The legal battle between Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion became one of the most high-profile cases in the music industry. The incident occurred in July 2020 after a heated argument in an SUV following a party in Hollywood Hills. Megan accused Lanez of shooting her in the foot as she attempted to leave the vehicle. Lanez denied the allegations, claiming Megan's account was false and intended to tarnish his reputation. The trial, which took place in 2022, revealed explosive details. Megan testified about the emotional and physical toll the incident took on her, recounting the aftermath and public backlash she faced. Lanez's defense attempted to cast doubt on Megan's story, but evidence, including eyewitness testimony and medical reports, corroborated her claims. Lanez was convicted on multiple charges, including assault with a firearm, and in 2023, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. The case sparked widespread conversations about violence against women, particularly Black women, and the pressure victims face when coming forward in public spaces. The outcome served as a significant moment of accountability in the music industry, where such incidents are often downplayed. Megan Thee Stallion emerged as a voice for survivors, while Lanez's conviction marked a dramatic fall from grace. The tragic incident on the set of Rust in October 2021 turned Alec Baldwin's life and career into a legal and media firestorm. During a rehearsal for the Western film, Baldwin discharged a prop gun that fatally wounded cinematographer Helena Hutchins and injured director Joel Souza. The shooting raised immediate questions about safety protocols on film sets, particularly the handling of firearms. Baldwin maintained that he had not pulled the trigger and that he had relied on the crew's assurances that the gun was cold, meaning it contained no live ammunition. Investigations, however, revealed negligence in maintaining safety standards on set. In 2023, Baldwin faced charges of involuntary manslaughter, along with the film's armorer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed. While charges against Baldwin were later dropped due to insufficient evidence, the investigation remains ongoing, and Gutierrez-Reed still faces legal consequences. The incident spurred industry-wide discussions about firearm safety and led to increased calls for the use of CGI to replace real guns on set. The case has left a lasting mark on Baldwin's career and personal life. While he continues to work, his reputation has been deeply affected, and Rust serves as a somber reminder of the need for stricter safety protocols in the entertainment industry. Doja Cat, one of the most prominent artists in recent years, faced legal challenges in 2023 when her former manager sued her for breach of contract and unpaid royalties. The manager alleged that Doja Cat, born Amala Ratnazandad Lamini, had failed to honor their management agreement after her meteoric rise to fame. The lawsuit claimed that the manager was instrumental in shaping her early career, but was pushed out without proper compensation once she gained mainstream success. Doja Cat denied the allegations, asserting that her former manager had not fulfilled contractual obligations and that any claims of unpaid royalties were unfounded. The case brought to light the complexities of artist management relationships, particularly as artists transition from emerging acts to global superstars. The lawsuit was settled out of court, with the terms remaining undisclosed. While the settlement avoided prolonged legal drama, the case highlighted how conflicts between artists and their teams can arise when fame and fortune significantly change dynamics. The incident served as a cautionary tale for both artists and managers about the importance of clear contracts and mutual trust. Despite the lawsuit, Doja Cat's career continues to thrive, with her music and persona remaining dominant in pop culture. Kim Kardashian found herself in legal trouble in 2023 after being fined by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, for her involvement in promoting cryptocurrency. Kardashian had endorsed Ethereum Max, EMX, a lesser-known cryptocurrency, to her millions of followers on Instagram, without disclosing that she was paid $250,000 for the promotion. Her post included the hashtag ad, but failed to meet the SEC's requirements for transparency regarding paid endorsements in financial markets. The SEC charged Kardashian with violating federal securities laws by failing to disclose the payment. Rather than contesting the charges, Kardashian agreed to pay a $1.26 million fine, which included the original payment, interest, and a penalty. She also issued a public apology and agreed to refrain from promoting cryptocurrencies for 3 years. The incident brought attention to the risks of celebrity endorsements in volatile financial markets. Critics accused Kardashian of leveraging her influence to promote a speculative investment without understanding its implications. The case sparked broader discussions about the responsibilities of celebrities in financial endorsements and the potential for followers to be misled. Despite the fine, Kardashian's brand remained largely unaffected. But the case served as a wake-up call for other influencers about the legal and ethical risks of promoting financial products. Jonathan Majors, a rising star in Hollywood known for his roles in Creed II and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, found his career jeopardized in 2023 when he was accused of domestic violence by a former partner. The allegations surfaced after a March 2023 incident in New York, where Majors was arrested on charges of assault, harassment, and strangulation. His accuser claimed he had physically attacked her during an argument. Majors has vehemently denied the accusations, asserting his innocence and stating that he is the victim of false allegations. His legal team presented evidence they claimed would exonerate him, including text messages and security footage. Despite this, the case has remained in the public eye, with legal proceedings ongoing and additional accusers reportedly coming forward. The controversy has cast a shadow over Majors' burgeoning career. He lost major endorsement deals and faced uncertainty regarding his involvement in future Marvel projects, where he plays the central villain Kang. The case has sparked broader conversations about accountability in Hollywood, with fans and industry insiders divided over whether to support Majors while the case is unresolved. Regardless of the outcome, the allegations have significantly impacted his once promising trajectory in the entertainment industry. Elizabeth Holmes, once celebrated as a visionary entrepreneur, faced the culmination of her downfall in 2023 when she was sentenced to over 11 years in prison for defrauding investors in the Theranos scandal. Holmes, the founder and CEO of the biotech startup, had promised to revolutionize healthcare with technology that could conduct hundreds of tests using just a few drops of blood. However, whistleblowers and investigations revealed that the technology did not work as claimed, and her company had misled investors, patients, and regulators. Holmes was convicted in 2022 on 4 counts of wire fraud and conspiracy, involving losses of hundreds of millions of dollars. At her sentencing, Holmes expressed regret, but maintained that she never intended to deceive anyone. Despite her apology, the court underscored the severity of her actions, emphasizing the impact on patients who received false medical results and investors who lost significant sums of money. Her case has become a cautionary tale about the dark side of Silicon Valley's fake it till you make it culture. Holmes' sentencing marked the end of an era where ambition overshadowed ethics and accountability. The Theranos scandal continues to serve as a sobering reminder of the importance of transparency in innovation and investment. The divorce between Kanye West and Kim Kardashian was one of the most highly publicized celebrity breakups in recent memory. After nearly 7 years of marriage and 4 children together, the power couple announced their split in 2021, citing irreconcilable differences. What followed was a lengthy and often tumultuous legal battle over child custody, finances, and property division, played out under intense media scrutiny. In 2023, the couple finally reached an amicable settlement. Kardashian was awarded $200,000 per month in child support for their 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, and the pair agreed to joint legal and physical custody. Despite this arrangement, Kardashian has primary care of the children, with West given visitation rights. Additionally, the couple divided their assets, guided by a prenuptial agreement. The case highlighted the complexities of high-profile divorces, where personal matters become fodder for public consumption. West's erratic behavior and controversial statements during the proceedings further complicated the narrative, casting a shadow over the settlement process. Despite the resolution, the case underscored the challenges celebrities face in balancing personal issues with public perception. It also served as a reminder of the pressures and vulnerabilities that come with living life in the spotlight. Sam Bankman-Fried, the founder of cryptocurrency exchange FTX, became the central figure in one of the largest financial fraud scandals in recent history. In 2022, FTX collapsed, leaving billions of dollars in investor funds unaccounted for. Bankman-Fried was accused of defrauding investors by misusing customer funds to cover losses at his trading firm, Alameda Research, while continuing to portray FTX as a stable and secure platform. The fallout from FTX implosion was widespread. Bankman-Fried, once hailed as a crypto visionary, was arrested in late 2022 and charged with multiple counts of fraud and money laundering. His trial began in 2023, with prosecutors seeking a lengthy prison sentence if he is convicted. Meanwhile, the scandal implicated several high-profile celebrities, including Tom Brady and Larry David, who had endorsed FTX, drawing criticism for their involvement in promoting the now-defunct exchange. The case has sparked debates about the accountability of both financial leaders and endorsers in the cryptocurrency market. While Bankman-Fried awaits the trial's conclusion, The FTX debacle serves as a sobering reminder of the risks in the largely unregulated crypto industry and the influence celebrities wield in encouraging risky investments. Shakira, the globally beloved pop icon, found herself embroiled in a legal battle with Spanish authorities over allegations of tax evasion. The singer, known for hits like Hips Don't Lie, is accused of failing to pay 14.5 million euros, approximately $15.9 million, in taxes between 2012 and 2014. Prosecutors allege that Shakira claimed to reside outside of Spain while actually living in the country during that period. Shakira has denied the allegations, stating that she has always fulfilled her tax obligations and that her legal team is confident she will be exonerated. The trial, set to take place in 2023, has prosecutors seeking more than 8 years of prison time and a hefty fine if she is found guilty. Shakira insists that this case is baseless and fueled by overzealous prosecutors seeking to make an example out of her. The case has cast a shadow over Shakira's otherwise spotless reputation, with fans and media outlets divided over her culpability. While her career has remained relatively unaffected so far, the looming trial threatens to overshadow her legacy. The case highlights the increasing scrutiny celebrities face regarding their financial dealings, especially when living under multiple tax jurisdictions. Cardi B, one of the most prominent figures in the music industry, faced legal trouble stemming from a nightclub altercation in 2018. The rapper was accused of orchestrating an attack on 2 women who worked as bartenders at a Queens nightclub. Allegedly, Cardi B believed one of the women was involved with her husband, Offset, leading to a confrontation where bottles and chairs were thrown. Initially facing multiple charges, including assault and reckless endangerment, Cardi B pleaded not guilty. However, in 2022, she accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges in exchange for avoiding jail time. As part of the agreement, she was sentenced to 15 days of community service and issued a public apology, expressing regret for her actions and emphasizing personal growth. The case sparked debates about accountability for celebrities involved in physical altercations. While some critics argued that her plea deal was an example of preferential treatment, others commended her for taking responsibility. Despite the legal drama, Cardi B's career remained largely unaffected, as she continued releasing music and maintaining her influence in the entertainment industry. The incident serves as a reminder of the intense scrutiny public figures face when their personal conflicts become public. Ezra Miller, known for their role as the Flash in the DC Extended Universe, faced a series of legal and personal controversies in 2022 and 2023 that put their career in jeopardy. The actor was accused of multiple offenses, including burglary, assault, and harassment. In one high-profile incident, Miller allegedly broke into a Vermont home to steal alcohol, leading to a felony burglary charge. Other accusations included disorderly conduct at a bar in Hawaii and allegations of grooming and inappropriate behavior toward minors. Miller's legal troubles sparked widespread concern about their behavior and its impact on their career. While some charges were dropped or resolved through plea deals, the actor's erratic actions and mounting allegations led to significant public backlash. Miller eventually issued a statement apologizing for their behavior and announced they were seeking treatment for mental health issues, citing complex mental health challenges as the root cause. The controversies cast a shadow over Miller's involvement in The Flash, a major DC film slated for release. While Warner Bros. Proceeded with the film, uncertainty surrounds Miller's future in the franchise. Their legal troubles serve as a stark reminder of the personal struggles that can derail even the most promising careers. Lori Loughlin, known for her wholesome roles on Full House and Hallmark movies, faced public and legal scrutiny in 2019 when she became embroiled in the college admissions bribery scandal, dubbed Operation Varsity Blues. Loughlin and her husband, fashion designer Massimo Giannulli, were accused of paying $500,000 in bribes to secure their daughter's admission to the University of Southern California, USC, as fake rowing recruits, despite neither participating in the sport. Initially, Laughlin denied the charges and fought back in court, but overwhelming evidence, including emails and staged photos of her daughters posing as athletes, left little room for doubt. In 2020, she and her husband accepted plea deals. Laughlin served 2 months in prison, while Giannulli served 5 months. The scandal sparked widespread outrage, highlighting issues of privilege and inequality in higher education. Many saw the case as a symbol of how wealth and influence can manipulate systems meant to be meritocratic. Though Laughlin has since completed her sentence and returned to acting in smaller roles, her reputation remains tarnished. The case serves as a sobering reminder of the societal disparities in college admissions and the consequences of abusing privilege for personal gain. Britney Spears' fight to end her conservatorship became one of the most high-profile legal battles in recent years, shining a spotlight on the complexities and potential abuses of conservatorship laws. The pop icon had been under the conservatorship of her father, Jamie Spears, since 2008, following her public struggles with mental health. The arrangement gave her father control over her personal, financial, and professional life, leaving Spears with limited autonomy. In 2021, Spears broke her silence in a dramatic court testimony, describing the conservatorship as abusive and alleging that she had been forced to work against her will, take medications she didn't want, and even prevented from making personal decisions, such as having children. Her plea for freedom galvanized the #FreeBritney movement, with fans and activists rallying for her release from the legal arrangement. In November 2021, after 13 years, a judge officially terminated the conservatorship, granting Spears full control over her life and finances. The decision marked a major victory for Spears and ignited broader discussions about the misuse of conservatorships, particularly for high-profile individuals. Spears' case remains a landmark moment, raising awareness about the need for reform in the legal system and the importance of safeguarding individual rights. R. Kelly, once hailed as an R&B superstar with hits like "I Believe I Can Fly," faced a dramatic fall from grace as years of allegations against him culminated in a criminal trial. In 2021, Kelly was convicted on multiple counts of sexual abuse, exploitation, and trafficking, with prosecutors proving he used his fame to prey on underage girls and young women. The case highlighted how his actions were enabled by a network of enablers and a system that failed his victims for decades. In 2022, Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison, a landmark moment in the fight for justice for his survivors. The trial included harrowing testimonies from victims who described the physical, emotional, and psychological abuse they endured. The case also reignited conversations about how powerful figures often evade accountability due to their status and influence. The sentencing marked a significant step in holding Kelly accountable, but it also underscored the systemic failures that allowed his abuse to continue for so long. His case became a symbol of the importance of believing survivors and dismantling the structures that protect predators. While his music legacy is forever tainted, the verdict brought a sense of justice to those he harmed. Hunter Biden, the son of U.S. President Joe Biden, found himself at the center of legal and political controversy in 2023 over allegations of tax evasion and illegal firearm possession. Prosecutors accused Biden of failing to pay federal income taxes on millions of dollars in income and of lying on a federal form to purchase a firearm, denying his history of substance abuse. In a highly scrutinized case, Biden reached a plea deal with federal prosecutors. He agreed to plead guilty to misdemeanor tax charges while avoiding jail time, provided he fulfilled the conditions of a pretrial diversion agreement regarding the gun charge. Critics, particularly from the Republican Party, accused the Justice Department of giving him preferential treatment, while supporters argued the charges were handled appropriately given the circumstances. The case became a lightning rod for partisan debate, with conservatives using it as a focal point to criticize the Biden administration, while liberals argue that Hunter Biden's personal struggles with addiction should not be weaponized politically. Though the plea deal aimed to resolve the legal issues, the controversy continues to amplify political tensions. The case serves as a stark reminder of how legal proceedings involving prominent figures can often transcend the courtroom and fuel broader societal debates. Amber Heard's legal troubles extended beyond her highly publicized defamation trial with Johnny Depp when she sued her insurance company, New York Marine and General Insurance Co., for failing to cover the legal costs she incurred during the trial. Heard claimed that her homeowner's insurance policy included coverage for defamation lawsuits, yet the insurer refused to pay for her defense. The insurance company countered by arguing that Heard's alleged willful misconduct in the case, specifically, knowingly making false statements about Depp, voided their obligation to cover her legal expenses. This introduced a complex legal battle over the definition of willful misconduct and the extent of insurance liability in celebrity lawsuits. As of 2023, the case remains ongoing, adding yet another chapter to the Depp-Heard legal saga. The financial fallout from the trial has reportedly left Heard in a precarious position, with mounting debts and limited acting opportunities. This lawsuit sheds light on the broader implications of high-profile legal battles, including the financial strain they can impose on celebrities, and raises questions about how insurance policies are applied in cases involving defamation and reputational harm. It also highlights the lingering effects of the Depp-Heard trial, which continues to captivate public interest. Kevin Spacey, once one of Hollywood's most respected actors, faced a dramatic fall from grace as allegations of sexual misconduct surfaced during the #MeToo movement. Multiple men accused Spacey of inappropriate behavior, with incidents allegedly spanning decades. The accusations led to criminal charges in several jurisdictions, including the US and the UK. In 2023, Spacey stood trial in London, facing allegations from 4 men who accused him of sexual assaults between 2001 and 2013, during his tenure as artistic director at the Old Vic Theatre. After weeks of testimony and evidence presentation, Spacey was acquitted of all charges in the UK, with the jury finding insufficient evidence to convict. However, his legal battles in the US and civil lawsuits had already taken a toll on his career and public image. Despite the acquittals, Spacey's reputation remains irreparably damaged. He was dropped from high-profile projects, including Netflix's House of Cards, and has since struggled to find work in Hollywood. The case made Spacey one of the most prominent figures associated with the #MeToo movement, symbolizing how allegations of misconduct can permanently alter a career, regardless of the legal outcome. His story highlights the lasting impact of public perception, even when criminal charges do not result in convictions. Prince Harry's legal battle with the British tabloids became another chapter in his ongoing crusade against media intrusion. In 2023, Harry sued several major UK tabloids, alleging they had engaged in unlawful activities, including phone hacking, obtaining private information through illegal means, and publishing intrusive stories that violated his privacy. The lawsuit aimed to hold the press accountable for years of what Harry described as relentless harassment that had profoundly affected his personal life. The case also delved into the emotional toll media scrutiny took on Harry, particularly following the death of his mother, Princess Diana, in a car crash while being pursued by paparazzi. The legal battle was settled for undisclosed terms, with the tabloids agreeing to pay damages and issue formal apologies. While the settlement marked a legal victory for Harry, it did little to ease his strained relationship with the British press, which he continues to criticize for its treatment of his family. This case underscores the tension between public figures and the media, highlighting the delicate balance between freedom of the press and individual privacy. It also reinforced Harry's broader mission to protect his family from the same media exploitation that shaped much of his life. The past year's celebrity trials have offered a fascinating glimpse into the intersection of fame, law, and public perception. From Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's defamation saga to Sam Bankman-Fried's financial fraud and Britney Spears' fight for freedom, these cases showcased the diverse challenges faced by high-profile figures in the courtroom. While some, like R. Kelly and Elizabeth Holmes, faced significant consequences, others, such as Kevin Spacey and Gwyneth Paltrow, emerged with legal vindication but lingering reputational scars. These trials also sparked critical societal conversations. Issues like privilege, accountability, and the power of media influence were magnified under the spotlight. Cases like Lori Loughlin's college admissions scandal highlighted systemic inequality, while Britney Spears' conservatorship battle brought attention to legal structures that can be abused. Public reactions often revealed how divided opinions remain about celebrity justice, whether leniency or disproportionate scrutiny is at play. Which trial shocked you the most? Do you think justice was served in these cases? Or were some outcomes shaped more by fame and public opinion than the facts? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's discuss how the legal system intersects with celebrity culture in ways that both intrigue and inform us.